Morning, morning. Right, so this is nice. GU's coming into our area already. It's about to. Bit sharp though. Don't know if it'll blast straight through. Like yesterday. Morning, new. What are you looking at? I'm looking at GU right now. Left a little liquidity on top. Broken towards the downside. So once we tap into this area here, I'll be looking to buy. Mark should be on in a bit. Nice. The PM session is your thing, isn't it? AD CAD. Longs, shorts. Guessing it was a long. Maybe it was this short here. Actually, you said PM session, didn't you? So yeah, you must have caught this long here. So MY opens like 2, isn't it? Sometimes it's 1, sometimes it's 2. I'm not sure what it is right now. Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Morning. 2:30.
Bro. What's happening?
Nothing, bro.
Nothing?
What do you mean?
Isn't like charts wise? Nothing? It's kind
No, man. New was just saying he caught a 5-hour trade yesterday on
of,
ACAD.
jeez. Nice.
I can see where he enters. It's either here.
5 hour trade. That's crazy to be fair.
You said half two, so that's sick. How do you do your stop losses anyway? No. Do you use that literal candle that made the order block, or is it a bit more extra? You know, just to be safe. Had a BOS on the retest. Sorry, had a BOS entered on the retest. Yeah, yeah. That's common in smart money, isn't
Is PM session the way to go, man?
it? Yeah,
Seems like it is, you know?
legit. At least on AUD CAD, for sure.
Yeah. Makes sense, I guess. I think.
I'm liking GU as well now, GJ. Just this momentum is a bit heavy towards the downside.
It's at that level again. What gold that is.
GJ, I'm shooting bullish buys. So that's your
Alright, let's see if this level holds on gold. This 1723.81 level. Solid resistance. If it breaks, we technically make a higher high. So on the daily time frame that is, so that we could potentially see a bearish momentum start to happen once we break that level. That's when my bias really changes from bearish. So from targeting 1640, I'll be targeting potentially like it's 1800 or something like that
Mm.
from there.
GJ, you said you're targeting bullish bias. No, but personally, I think the bullish bias has been liquefied. If that makes sense. The fuel might have run out. I think, like you said, if we do take out yesterday's low and then keep pushing up, I think the maximum we'll push up is towards 166 over here. Then from there I'll be short.
You think we've taken the liquidity up top?
In the short term. And then
I was gonna
from
say,
166, I think we will shoot down. I don't think we'll go higher than that.
I feel
Simply
like we
because
could
that
potentially.
grab, we could, there's a little liquidity on top.
Yeah,
168, I know what you're looking at, but this grab from where we pushed down like 1,000 pips, 2,000 pips, that was serious. That was real highs, 1 hour. Of course, I'm not going on the daily time frame or anything. Let's check this out. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty similar on the daily.
yeah,
I
I
guess there
can.
is a lot of liquidity above there.
This is
But
why you
let's
don't
just,
work from your bed, by the way. This is exactly why.
what, you're on your laptop?
No, I'm on my laptop. Yeah, he was on my laptop for a second there, for a hot minute.
Uh,
There he is. Let's catch him on film. A wild pussycat.
a wild pussy. What was his name again? Or her name? What's her name?
Gucci.
Chi.
Gucci.
Gucci. Or what name? What do cats
Your
do in the
bed,
morning
folks.
then?
Hmm?
Do they not stroll around in the morning? They just chill.
Is it not what?
Do cats not stroll around in the morning?
Nah,
Is that
he leaves
the
when he
lion
wants,
type?
really. Leaves when he wants. He normally wakes up next to me. I can't lie.
Really?
Suffocates me. Yeah.
I thought that was a dog thing to do.
Nah, my cat loves me. He's always with
My
me.
cat
I
actually
think it's
loves
because I
Lucy.
feed him. Yeah, it's because I feed him, I think.
Right.
So he's like, well, whenever I need to be fed, as soon as I go downstairs, you know where to go.
Yeah.
Go to that chair. Go to the chair. Go. Go, go, go.
Like, make sure I stay on Mark's good side. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
exactly. Go to the chair. Go. No, he doesn't want to go to the chair. You can have my desk today. Go. You can have my desk. Can you hear him purring as well?
nah, not right now.
Oh, he purrs really loudly.
Have you seen them videos of jaguars and lions or
Yeah.
tigers when they literally like, meow like a cat? It's mad.
Oh,
Like you're
I've
expecting a
seen a
big
cat
ass.
fight a lion. That was quite funny.
Really?
Oh, the lion was in a cage, and then like the cat just slapped him
What from outside the gate?
for no reason,
Damn.
unprovoked. Unprovoked, just slapped him.
These cats, man.
Yeah, cats are too fearless, man.
The cat's like, mate, I'm your superior. I'm the evolved version of you. What you on about? Who are you, bro?
Yeah. The lion's looking at it like this is how we evolved in the future. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he's like, fuck's sake.
And then the cat's like,
I
well, at
ain't
least I'm
having
not in a
kids.
cage.
But the lion's like, I ain't having kids, bro.
Yeah.
We're staying like this.
Who's in the cage, fool? Oh, what's that?
Yeah, from what I'm seeing here, with this push downwards, I think it's a liquidity grab to push higher. I'm just wondering how much higher will we go?
Hmm.
The reason I say 166 is because that push down overall was so much faster, more impulsive from when we started getting all those news events from 13 September.
Yeah.
And the push up has been a lot slower. GJ12 out in a perfect wick read. Do you have loads of different time frames on you? I remember the group I was in, one of the guys, he was a good trader. He literally he had like basically every single time frame you can think of because he said, yeah, he said because it doesn't really matter. Price is doing the same thing. Time frame doesn't actually matter when you think about it.
Well, yeah, if you can translate like a 1 minute into like a 5 minute, like if you just combine five candles, I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah, no,
But
it's just
like,
like it's when it comes to looking at order blocks, especially because like, you could look at one time frame, there's no order block, on another one there is. It's like okay, now I've got a trade, now I don't. So,
mm,
or even break or actually no, break or structure will be the same. Yeah, it's more so about I think back then it was more so about the point of interest, the zones. It was like saying it's here on the 6 hour, but it's not here on the 2 hour. But price has done the same thing, so might as well have as many as possible.
that's true. So technically my weekly level is also a daily level,
Yeah, there you go.
and my daily level is also a 1 minute level at some extent, to some
Yeah,
degree, right?
it's about
I
getting
don't
the
know though.
edge. Yeah, it's true. Everyone says that the whole edge thing. I never understood the actual meaning of it. I know The theory, but the actual meaning of edge. What do you mean?
It's just like, like, well, technically, your chances of really winning the market is 50-50, right? Your edge is basically increasing it to
I got that. I
consistently,
got that. Making like giving you a higher chance of winning. It's like the
yeah,
casino has an edge.
yeah.
I feel like it's still a bit vague though.
Well, yeah, because it's not a specific edge. You could
Yeah,
have different edges, so I guess. I don't know. That's how I see it, anyways.
yeah. I mean, different tools give you different edges. I was
Yeah,
talking about in the how I trade video yesterday. I was saying every tool gives you just a little more probability on your side.
yeah.
Roger
So I actually
Bankstar.
talk about the beginner's guide where,
Yeah,
yeah, it is useful, but sometimes when you have too many tools,
yeah,
then it's a bit, you know, you don't. So at the end of the day, what do you want your tools to do? You want your tools to give you a decision at the end of the day whether to buy or sell. If you have
yeah,
too many tools, then sometimes one tool telling you to buy, the other one telling you to sell, and therefore you can't make a decision. So sometimes it actually hinders you adding more tools into your strategy, but
yeah.
obviously
It
there's a
can.
balance.
Yeah, Roger Bankstar. Yeah,
A
that's why I
balance.
love Roger Banks, man. He's always saying the same thing every single stream. I don't know if he still does it, but every time he said something, he started a sentence. You almost knew what he was gonna say. But it
Mm.
was smart because it kept people in. Because it was a what would you call it? Comfortability. It was a they knew what to expect from him.
Yeah,
It wasn't like someone
fair enough.
changing his words every single live stream. That's probably why he grew so big.
Oh yeah, he's consistent, which is
Yeah.
great. Yeah,
And it was easy to understand for maybe not less smart people, but people, they don't want to hear long paragraphs and this and that. It's just saying, bro, you need an edge. Stick to the plan.
yeah.
2 trades a day. Simplify
Take
it.
they take his words like for like what it is, I guess, and
That's it. Yeah, you don't have to interpret it. That's the word.
yeah,
I guess that is a good point about if you want to become big on social media. I guess occasionally you do want words that you have to interpret because I guess there's a sort of mystery. But also you want to make sure people know exactly what you're saying most of the time. They
yeah,
want to know your point of view. What side are you on?
yeah. How does that work? And like,
Well,
who doesn't do that exactly?
stick to the point.
Yeah, who doesn't like stick? Yeah, I can't like give an example of who doesn't like give their point of view and
Well, we don't see them. That's the point.
well, there you go then.
That's what I'm saying. Like the big ones, they're big because, or like we see them in our feeds because they've been doing their thing for a while, and their fans are a bit more loyal because they know what to
Yeah,
expect.
yeah, comfortability. I mean, that's what music industry does. That's why they repeat the same songs over and over again.
I guess.
That's why they become big. You don't
Saying
like
that,
it for the
isn't I think
first minute.
maybe music's a bit different. Is it? I think
Nah,
music now is
music.
there not people who have a different flow? They're the ones that blow up. A different
Nah,
flow.
music is exactly the same. Especially for pop music, they would have this some like they would put in that exact same melody for most songs because it's everyone's comfortable listening to it.
Oh, I've read that somewhere. I saw that.
So that's
Yeah,
why
yeah,
that's
yeah,
why all the songs nowadays sound so similar
yeah, yeah.
because they put that comfortability thing in there because it's basically a guaranteed W.
Yeah, that's true. Because I've been feeling that recently. It's like every time you listen to a song, you're like, I swear I've heard this before. Saying
Yeah.
that, they literally do use sample tracks now. A lot
Yeah,
of the time.
yeah, yeah. That I think that's a bit different. Those sample tracks. Okay.
Yeah. But what I read was they were saying the actual chords behind each song, a lot of them are similar, like you were just saying.
Yeah. No, they are.
Sort of smart, you know. If it works, it
I mean,
works,
it
innit?
makes it there, but the issue is you don't get different interpretation though. It's not as
Yeah.
fun of like music. They're not as good as before. I mean, I'd still listen to the songs nowadays because, like, I mean, it's my generation, so
Yeah.
I still enjoy that, repetitive melody.
Yeah, yeah.
But I can see why other people and older people would say it's not as good music. It's not as good as back then. But yeah, at the end of the day, it's down to preference.
Yeah, it depends on you, innit?
You know what I mean?
I'm lucky. I can listen to so many different types of music without getting bored. Because when I was little, I had loads of different types playing in the house. Like my dad, one day he'll be playing Billie Jean, Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
The next he'll be 50 Cent, Eminem. Then fast forward a couple of years later, my brother's playing grime music in my ear. So I got all these different types, and obviously pop music is still a thing.
Yeah.
So nowadays, I literally can listen to anything, and as long as the melody's good and the lyrics aren't a bit too mad, I can listen to it.
The lyrics aren't a bit too mad.
Yeah, I try and make sure I'm not putting the wrong lyrics in my ear. I try, because it influences you, a lot. I've realized that. I know you're gonna say now I don't get influenced by music,
Yeah.
but I honestly think even if you don't, it's still affecting you to some degree. Because think about when you hear a catchy song and it stays in your head for, let's say, a day, a week, or month. Imagine like the power you could have if you replace that music with a positive sort of music instead of, I don't know, drugs, killing people, whatever pop music talks about. I think you could fast forward your success a lot. Yeah, you could fast forward your success if you replace the catchy music that's usual with, let's say, positive lyrics, like the ones that talk more about hard work, this and that.
Yeah.
Saying that, it's tricky to find good songs like that sound good, that talk about that.
Yeah. You want to talk about The Rock, bro? The Rock's music career. That's where you need to go to, man. It's
Oh,
about drive. It's
Dwayne
about
Johnson.
power.
It's about drive.
Nah.
Does it?
For me,
You
it's
stay
because
hungry.
I can't lie. I don't really listen to the lyrics all too much, and I don't really try to learn the lyrics off by heart. So I don't think it really affects me.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
think when I listen to a song, I mostly listen to the beat or the melody, and then I'm good.
yeah,
Like
no,
when I listen to a
yeah,
Dave song, I mean, yeah, I listen to to the lyrics to some extent, but I just think he's got decent beats when when he's on the track. So
yeah. No, that's
I
not. I'm
listen
not
to.
perfect there. I do sometimes still listen to the songs because obviously it just feels. I don't know. It's good, innit? It sounds good.
It just sounds good, exactly. It just sounds
Yeah,
good. It's not like it's not because the lyrics are like, oh my goodness, this lyrics, unbelievable, sex, dog, money. Oh my, that's my jam.
yeah.
That is not. It's because of the melody for me.
No, no. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Like, I
Yeah.
think every time you listen to certain lyrics that are talking about one thing, it diverts you from your journey slowly. I'm not saying it's gonna divert you overall. Like you're gonna fail because you were listening to this music. I'm saying
Yeah.
it's slowing you down compared to if someone didn't listen to that music.
Yeah, true.
But it's a give and take. Like obviously, you still need some chill time. Like if I'm in a car with my boys, I'm obviously gonna play some music. But
Yeah.
saying that, Riz,
Yeah.
he was heavy on that music stuff. Like he didn't listen to. I remember you were saying, he goes, "There's literally one song he's found that you can actually listen to without feeling shit."
Damn.
I get his point of view though. I'm very similar.
Yeah.
I don't know what
Yeah.
it is. I need to
That's a bit
get.
extreme.
It's not because I'm very similar. It's like
It's a bit extreme. Just like one music.
I could listen to an amazing song and there's one lyric that's depressing. I'm like, shit, I don't want this in my ear. What's going on?
Bro, I'd listen to NF, bro. Or what's his name? Yeah,
I've
FNF, I
never
think.
really listened to his songs. I heard
You
of him.
know that, yeah, that depressing guy. I listen to him sometimes. I'm not depressed. Like, I'm not gonna lie. If music really did impact my life, I would probably be some gangster, like, you know what I mean, and a proper like,
No, you're taking it to the extreme. I'm not saying like it affects you straight away, as in you turn into the music. But I'm saying it slowly starts putting thoughts in your head that aren't to do with what your actual goal in life is. That's what I think. And
so
that's the
like,
only reason that's bad is because it slowly tweaks how you act. Like, whereas you could be acting better in a certain way if you didn't listen to that music.
in what way? In what way?
So let's say you said you listen to NF, depressing music.
Hmm.
It's slowly affecting your mood, whether you like it or not. You're saying it's not, but subconsciously it is.
No, I
I
can't
try and make
lie.
sure I don't listen to depressing music.
I can't lie. I smile when I watch that, when I listen to NF, hearing him depressing thoughts, and I'm like, yeah, too bad, buddy.
Yeah, while you're listening to it, yeah. Obviously it feels good. That's the point of music, right? You still want to dance along or do this and that. New Yeram, G Longs. I'm hoping we get a break of structure here and we don't just blast straight through again.
GU lungs to feel the imbalance. Hold up,
Ah.
let's look at GU.
Whew. Also, to take out this liquidity here, top side, push into this
Is
high
the
here.
imbalance also called a fair value gap, or
Yeah, same thing.
is it? It's the
That is
same thing.
that is the FPG. Yeah.
Um, I'm good.
But yeah, with the NF, I was saying, um, you're slightly less happier when you're not listening to the music than if you didn't listen to the music in the first place. That's how I think it is,
Yeah,
because it affects your mood.
I guess. But sometimes you want to feel sad though, right? And that's why you listen to those type of music.
This is what I mean. Like, why would you want to feel sad?
Well, I think different emotions have played different roles. If you're just always going to be happy, you never really,
No, but
you
then
know,
that's where life comes in, isn't it? That's where I think you need to tune into life and what's actually
that's
going
what
on
I
around
mean.
you.
So, like, I think your circumstances in life would determine the type of music you'd listen on that day. You had a bad day, you'd listen to a more depressing song because you can kind of feel a connection to the song because you can, is there's a layer of relatability,
Nah, I think that's
right?
mad. I think that's
For example,
crazy.
in while you're in a car, you know, or you're driving motorway, you listen to Dave because you're like, oh yeah, I'm driving quick. I feel cool. Listen to Dave.
Yeah.
Listen to those rap stuff. All right, okay, that makes sense. Like, let's say you had a really bad day. You just want to like, just not mourn, but like just be a sad person that day because one, you run out of like, let's say,
That
social
just
energy.
sounds crazy though, don't you think? You want to be more of a sad person. With the
No,
Dave
because I
thing, I
think
get
it's
it.
good
You want to
though.
feel
It's
more good because you're already feeling good, fair enough. But if you're feeling sad,
Yeah,
do you want to feel more depressed? Like,
because it just
surely it's
lets
the
all your
opposite.
emotion out. It's the same way as like feeling sad has a like to me anyways, like feeling sad has a battery like no, sorry, let's start with feeling happy to me has a battery, right? I only can be happy a certain amount of time because like it runs out. Like for example, my social battery it dies quickly, okay? So I can be really happy, really jolly for like let's say 4 hours in a day in total.
Yeah.
And the rest of the time I'm just neutral when just chilling. The same thing as me being sad. Let's say I can only really be sad for 4 hours in a day and moping about it. I'd probably just fast forward it and listen to music and be more sad and make that battery run out. Basically, that's how I. That's how
Yeah. But that's what I think the issue is. I think when you do that, you're not actually getting rid of it. You're burying it.
you're not very. No,
You
no,
are
no, no.
no,
My
no. I think you
no.
are because it all gets built up inside you. That's from experience. I'm speaking. Like, whenever I experience something, I make sure I don't try. Well, I try my hardest not to
That's burying.
distract myself.
That's the definition of burying it.
No, it's not.
Me
No, it's really
tackling
not.
it by. Okay, sorry.
I'm
Okay.
tackling it by actually thinking about the situation. If you're listening to music, you're forgetting about what's actually going on.
No, because you can while listening to music, you still have thoughts. It's not like you completely lose your thoughts when
No, but you're
listening to music.
feeling
You can.
good while you're listening to the music. So you could
No,
be in the
no,
most
no.
depressing situation, like you just said. Let's say, I don't know, anything could happen. Let's say your girlfriend broke up. Actually, I don't want to say that. Let's not say that. Let's
Nah,
say,
go with that example. It's fine. It's fine.
yeah,
It's
let's
fine.
say your
Yeah,
girlfriend broke up with you.
yeah.
Are you gonna sit there all day listening to music? When you're doing that, you're not thinking about what's going on. You could be using all that energy you've got, like the anger or whatever, and just first of all think about it and then turn it into something good. Music, you're just sitting there listening. You're just
Yeah, because
distracting yourself from the thoughts.
it gives you a chance to think, right? It gives you a chance to reflect. Let's say that my girlfriend did break up with me. I start listening to a depressing song or depressing playlist. It's because I like while I'm listening to that music, I can one like reflect on the relationship, reflect on the things we've done, reflect on the things I did potentially wrong or the things that she did wrong.
Yeah,
And that it's just you just sitting down with your thoughts, just some music. It's just so you like I feel like personally some of the depressing music is one, it's relatable to some extent, obviously not to the same degree of like wanting to kill yourself for most people,
yeah,
right? Okay, that's not that extent, but the sadness and the feelings of depressing songs gives you a bit of comfort because you can say that, oh, I'm actually not alone. Someone else is going through the same thing as me, and you get a bit of sense of comfort from that, and that's potentially
yeah.
how you cope. let's say you don't have someone there to like, cheer you up or something. The best thing you got is someone else who kind of went through the same thing as you, like an artist. Let's say he went through a depressing stage, and you listen to his songs, and then yeah, there you go. I mean, it's not obviously going to be a magical healing method where you're gonna straight away get over it, right? It's a step by step thing. It's just maybe step one, and then step two is potentially using that anger to do something um, productive, or using that sadness to do something productive and better yourself. But you have to do step one. You have to mourn for the things that you're sad for first, and you have to get all those emotions out first, or else they'll just keep getting bottled up. If you just keep continuing listening to empowering music and happy music, all those sad thoughts would just keep getting bottled up because you have a short-term happiness, and you're just going to keep pushing it down further and further. And you're going to be like, oh, yeah, like um, I'm happy today because I'm listening to happy music.
Yeah.
Realistically, you haven't really thought about all the sad things you've gone through yet, and
Yeah,
it all
but
just comes out all at once.
that I agree with, but I'm not saying to listen to music when you're feeling shit. I'm saying, I'm saying if you're already feeling good, then fair enough, listen to good music. I'm saying if you're feeling sad, you should sit there with your thoughts, figure out a plan, be like, okay, X has happened, I'm feeling shit, this is natural. Now I need to do Z, or I need to do Y.
Yeah,
That's what
but yeah,
that's I think it does bottle it up. I think it's the exact same as, let's say, watching a video, or exact same as if you start to eat junk food, you're bottling it up. You're just pushing it down, and eventually it's gonna come out.
yeah. As I said though, like the music bit is literally just so you don't feel alone. That's what it is.
You know, don't you think if you need to not feel alone, that's sort of bad, like in terms of your mental strength?
Well, there's obviously not a physical person there,
No, I'm saying if you're
but
saying you
having
need music to not feel alone, would you not say that's mentally not strong,
no,
mentally weak?
we're social people. We need other
Yeah, but
people
then no,
around
real
us.
life, yeah, fair enough. Go talk to someone. I advise for that. I would do that, but not music, 'cause it's not an actual
But what if
person.
no one's there? Exactly, this is what I mean. If no one's there, right?
So you're just gonna listen to someone depressing? Like what?
It
That is,
basically gives you that other person to relate
bro.
with. That's
I'm
all it
speaking
is.
from experience. It makes it worse. Trust me. It makes it 10 times worse. And
I
if you,
mean, different
especially
people
if you
cope
listen to the
different
wrong
ways.
type of music, bro. If you listen to the wrong type of
Hi,
music,
Jojo.
and you got,
Morning. Can you close the door, please? Thank you. Yeah.
yeah, I think if you listen to the
Um.
wrong type of music and you're not actually socializing in real life, it's very dangerous. It's very dangerous.
Okay.
I mean
Well,
that in the worst way possible. Dangerous, like
I mean,
honestly.
it's just a short term, someone to be like something being there with you. It's a short-term thing. Obviously, you want to talk to real people,
Yeah,
but let's say it happened in the moment, right? 2 hours in, you can't just like you won't be ready to like meet up with the boys, because you know what their energy is going to be like. They're going to be like too happy for you, where they can't
yeah,
relate to what you're saying, and completely just disregard it and just try to make you happy. When realistically, all you want to do is stay sad for a bit and then become happy.
yeah. No, I agree with that. I like the idea of like not wanting to, not the fact that they're too happy, but not wanting to drag them down to your energy. But that's where I'm talking about sitting down with yourself and just being like, okay, this has happened. You need to do X, Y, and Z. Um, I've been through this before, but I feel like you can actually make a plan if you just sit there with yourself and write stuff down or whatever. But if you start listening to this and that, it infiltrates your minds, and then you get certain thoughts that are going to affect the plans you're going to make, and you're just going to end up in the same trap again, eventually.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's just different coping methods for different people.
Mm,
Personally, that's how I do it. So if I was going through a rough day, let's say, um, things happen in my life, right? I can't think of anything specific, but things happen through my
yeah,
life, okay? I would not reach out to anyone in the meantime, and I would just sit in my room, have my thoughts, listen to music. Like, it could be depressing music. I could try put happy music in there, but the point is, I'm just listening to music. But realistically, I'm not actually listening to it. It's in the background for me. It's just so again, I just don't feel alone. It's just there. Do you know what I mean? And then like, yeah, it's just something being there without
yeah.
anyone being there.
No, we're very similar then. It's just that I don't listen to music.
it
Or
can
at least I
catch
try not to listen to music. I don't want to be a hypocrite because I sometimes do. I'm trying not to though. I'm trying to make sure I cut out all of it. But
I think yeah, but music is
no, not
just
all music. I'm just saying sad music. Occasionally, I just
uh,
randomly click on a song just to feel shit. I'm like, why? Are you okay in the head? Like, what you did? It doesn't make sense.
it's the relatability. I'm telling you, it's the relatability. If you make
I
a
get
song
it.
about
I
it,
know what you
people
mean.
would say it's the
That's what
relatability.
I think it's more important to find real life friends you can just talk to every day and say whatever.
Yeah, it's a coping mechanism for
Mm,
most. I know most people would listen to music if they're sad.
yeah, but that's why I also think most people stay like that, stay depressed, stay sad. Some people take it too far. They listen to music all day. Like,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I
no, no,
look
I don't
around and
agree with
like
that.
everyone's wearing headphones when they're walking outside. Then once they're in the class, they're talking to someone. Then they get back home, they listen to music or they're watching videos. So where are you gonna spend time with yourself, bro? What's going on? Like
But
that's
yeah,
bearing emotion. When you
yeah,
spend all
yeah,
day
yeah.
doing something,
For me
that's,
though, if you're actually really sad to me, okay, like for me, this is my point perspective.
yeah,
If you're really sad and you're really like actually like down, right? I don't think you'd
down
have the
bad.
effort to even like work or get out your bed personally. For example, again, a breakup, right?
Yeah,
People literally like just stop functioning after a breakup for quite
yeah,
some time. And I mean, rightly so. It's basically like a half of, you know,
yeah. Your heart
half,
literally
okay.
breaks, doesn't it?
Yeah,
They say
it's half of you literally like,
there's
well,
no. They literally say your heart breaks. There's certain
yeah,
strings in your heart or something like it literally
that's
breaks.
mad.
It's crazy.
Uh, but yeah, it stops you from functioning properly
Yeah.
because it's you feel incomplete, right?
Mm.
And I think if you listen to music all day long in that circumstance, there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, like, there's nothing inherently wrong. If you're not going to be productive while you're working anyways, let's be honest, because you're just going to be thinking about it all day. So why try?
That's for me. I think it's good to think about it and process it.
Yeah.
Otherwise it turns into PTSD,
Mm,
complex PTSD, not actual
it's
PTSD.
complex. Yeah.
Uh, I think that's the name for when it's not actual violence or something.
Mm.
Complex PTSD is all more in the mind. I think that's where
News like what you lot are going on about, lol.
I don't know. I was wondering, does news stay throughout the whole show?
This is what conversations normally boil down to. Because me and Adil, I mean, I wouldn't say we have like completely separate.
No, I was thinking the other day, me and you disagree on so many things, bro.
I wouldn't say we
We
like
do, we
disagree on a
do.
lot of things, or like I would say yeah, we have different perspectives, obviously, but we try to go down to a conclusion.
Yeah.
It's how we function basically. It's like let's say um he says the color blue is the best, I say the color red is the best, and we try to argue
Oh shit, man, that's a mad
so
one.
forth,
That's a
so on and so
crazy one.
forth. Like that's basically like what we would be thinking about. Like for example, we had a debate. Yeah, actually, this is true debate right here. When I said actually, color red is better in terms of
Oh
attracting.
yeah, oh yeah, we actually did have the debate.
Yeah, I would say like, oh no, I think the color red is better at attracting people's eyes, and I think it what catches people's eyes the most, and it's an attention grabbing color. But he was like, no, gold or yellow would be because like it's bright, it's so on and so
And it was
forth.
the theme color.
It was a theme color, so it made sense to put it on there. And I was like, yeah, but like that's not the point. We're not trying to do that. We're trying to get people's attention straight away. And I use examples right, like a stop sign is red for a reason. You know, think attention grabbing stuff are red for a reason because it grabs your attention straight
Mm.
away. And he was like, well, like yellow vest jackets and stuff like that are yellow slash well, you can argue it's gold. So people, it's visible. But I was like, it's not. We're not trying to be visible. We're trying to be attention grabbing. And then, but we compromised and we went with gold and red for the thumbnail.
I
This
bet
is the thumbnail, by the way. We had
that
I
is the
think
thing.
almost an hour debate about what color the thumbnail should be.
Yeah. I bet Lou, yeah, when we started talking, he went off for 3 minutes. Then he's like, I'm gonna come back when they start talking about this. He comes back, we're still talking about
Yeah, yeah. It takes us a while to really like find a middle ground, but I think it's good though. I think it's
yeah,
what makes our partnership work because we have
yeah,
such different views.
yeah, look, yeah, disappeared. He's like, fuck's sake.
Yeah, we like yeah, I think it's Chiche may be giving us up.
Yeah,
Maybe
I'm
giving
on it
us.
now. It's just it
Yeah.
violated my areas. That's the thing. This fecker. It isn't a 1 hour POI.
See, now I don't know what to do with gold. Gold is either going to go up right here, insanely high, go up to 1728 once more, or push back down, retrace this entire move, 1700. It's not really. It didn't actually create proper structures, though. That's my issue with this. It didn't create proper structure, so.
If this happened inside here, I would be entering right now, but it didn't. Unfortunately. Yeah. Also, the
Well,
reason we like will continue the conversation of it is because I know it's filling up the time.
yeah. If we
There's something
suddenly
to
stop,
talk about, isn't it?
yeah. If we suddenly stop, then yeah, it's because we realize, oh wait, actually, we literally used half of our time talking about random stuff like
Yeah.
this.
No, I'm saying that's why we keep talking because we're like it fills up the.
Yeah, but if it's taken up like hours on end,
Oh
I don't
yeah,
think it's.
I don't think we
Yeah, I
spent
think
two
we will
hours
stop
talking about that.
eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just compromise and say we'll agree to disagree.
Yeah. Plus, it's practice for once we get the podcast going. And it's practice.
It is. It is. That's what it is. It's literally just our random thoughts into our live stream.
Yeah, you gotta fill the time. Trust me.
Oh, we can argue, we can debate all day though. That's the thing. That's the
Yeah.
crazy thing. We can literally debate all day practically.
We need some more people on the call too, man. Just to
Yeah, and do
squish
put
them
different
all.
perspectives. We need a neutral party, man.
Imagine my cousin joins. He's like, "Fuck both of you, man. Shut up.
Yeah, shut both of you
Shut
up,
up,
man.
man. What are you
You
on about?
both are wrong.
You both being little kids. What are you on about?" I longed it. Oh, nice, man.
I think once your cousin like it's like full funding, you'll probably start joining the call, I reckon.
Yeah, I think that's his idea. He just doesn't want
That's
to
his
join now.
plan.
Like I think in case maybe people see or just doesn't.
Hmm.
I don't know. Because he, like I said, he's got a family and everything. I don't know. Maybe he's just thinking a bit too much about it.
No, I think honestly, I think he'd be like I don't know if it's the right thing to say actually, but I was gonna say like he'd be probably profitable and like because he's got less pressure if he didn't have a family to care of.
Oh yeah, of course.
I think that's
He
why we
knows
have
that
such an
too.
advantage.
I've talked to him about that too. Like, bro, we're lucky we started so young because we don't have a family. We don't. Yeah, we got a little pressure. You've got a bit more than me because I know you're, taking care or whatever.
Yeah,
But we're so lucky we started young. It's like
yeah.
once you get a
No,
family,
yeah.
once you get married, this and that, it's so much trickier. New could
No,
probably
that's what. But
agree.
yeah, I think. Well, I got lucky that I became profitable before I had this responsibility.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
100%.
So like, I didn't have to learn while going through this responsibility while working.
Mm.
Like to me, I don't know how he has enough time to really like learn and develop his skill when he's got to one take care of his family and two got to work and
He stays up
he's still
late.
got to sleep. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
he sleeps late, and that's why he doesn't really come on the streams. He said because he sleeps late and he
Mm,
wakes up a bit later.
yeah. Yeah, well, yeah. I don't doubt your schedule would get a bit later,
Mm.
get pushed back a little bit due to the amount of things you got to do. So
It's
it's
just it's my cousin. I was just saying, Lou, like, would you agree that it's a lot trickier to become profitable once you have a family and a lot more pressure on you, and if you quit your job, obviously.
yeah.
I guess if you still got that's the route, isn't it? If you don't quit your job, it's a lot easier. But if you got a family in the first place,
Yeah,
yeah,
see, like, yeah, Nu definitely agrees because, like, yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense why it's harder. You got the pressure. I think pressure is what makes learning skills like this hard.
yeah,
One, you see everyone around you on Instagram, so on and so forth, living their best life and making so much money. You're there. You can't, with everyone's stigma being like that, it's you have that pressure to begin with, right? So that everyone's pressure is like that. Everyone's got that pressure to begin with.
oh
On
yeah,
top
yeah,
of that, you have family pressures. On top of that, you have like financial pressures. On top of that, you may have time pressure because let's say the person you're with saying, okay, give it a try for 2 years. If you can't make it happen in 2 years, let's just go back to normal. You
yeah,
have that pressure. It starts to weigh you down, doesn't it? It starts to weigh you down. So
yeah. Also, it can start to feel shit if you're like, let's say, working in a warehouse, and then like you feel like you got this pressure on you, like you could be living another life,
Mm,
but you're still there every day. It's like fuck it. It's like what am I
yeah.
doing? Gone to break even entry at 6:10.
Oh, nice, nice, nice.
Jeez, jeez, what's going on there? 6:10. I see what you used. Was there a 1 minute?
What, GJ pushed up or something?
Yes, you once it wick down here.
Oh, nice.
Was
Oh,
it
wow.
do you have a manual entry new? Or is it limit?
Yeah.
I'm preferring manual nowadays. I used to use limits. Because I had magic keys. If you know what magic keys
You
is.
did have magic keys. Bro, why didn't you? Oh,
But
is
I
it like
still
proper play
have
now?
it. It went fucking messed up. It wasn't working. Then I went on the website and realized everything's really inactive. It was a limit because I didn't think I'd be fast enough. 6:10.
I don't know how you guys managed to like keep your psychology together in a 1 minute, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'd be absolutely shitting bricks right now if I was on a 1 minute.
That's why I used the 2 minute. You need half the concentration.
You gotta stick with the 15. I
Unless
don't know, man. I feel like you're in a disadvantage if you the lower time frame you go, you know.
yeah. No, I do.
'Cause
I don't
you
think it's good to see that many ticks. I don't know what
yeah,
you're
well,
using is.
one, you have high commissions, and your cost goes higher the lower time frame you go. Okay,
Oh yeah,
that's
100%.
for a start with, and two,
Commission and all that.
you're almost to some extent competing with the high frequency traders.
Do you mean algorithms or?
Yeah, high frequency traders, algorithms. You're to some extent you're starting to like really like compete against them. Once you go to the second charge, that's their territory right there. You're getting
Yeah, yeah.
close, you're too close to their territory. I feel like.
That's why I've added on so many high time frame thingies now. I just realized why am I trying so hard on this just the 1 minute or there's like people out there are so much less stressed and they've got such a higher win rate. It's like what's going on here?
Was a limit because I didn't think I'd be fast enough unless it pushes right through. It's 1 minute,
Yeah. If
but
this
then
broke
30
as
minute
high,
low.
if this happened here, I would have been entering right now. This is peak. At least you got
Yeah,
the entry. Man, you got a nice one, 6-1.
I'm guessing. What is he
6-1.
targeting an order block or
He said
just
the
fair
imbalance.
value?
So unless
So
it's the liquidity, it's either that or 164 100
that's what I
or
was thinking. So would it be like 163, 163.50, 950, or like would it be targeting 164? How do you target an imbalance? Because it's an area, isn't it?
probably the top of it, maybe the order block, or it's on a lower time frame.
Mm.
Either that or he means the imbalance is way up higher.
Imbalance.
1.64.
It's taking liquidity now. This might be a good trade, you know.
Yeah, man.
I probably
GBD
would have ended
anything?
up entering around.
Oh, man.
Let's see if that works. Let's see if this strategy works right here. Put it in the candle low. I just want to see if it works or
Nice.
not.
Partials already, goddamn. I guess if you enter at 6-1.
And target that level. 1 to 3 still. I mean, like that's not bad, I guess.
Yeah, his has hit 1 to 3 already, that's mad.
Jesus.
Rock, I think.
Taking partials.
No, bro, this is why I said you should be on the call. What's going on? Once we go over the last high.
Imagine we go to a trading floor and they're all trading smart money. Imagine. Imagine that happens. We finally go to a trading floor to see what they're really on about, and then we just realize, oh wow, you guys are actually just trading smart money. Damn,
What's
bit
going on
boring, isn't it?
here?
Just a bit boring.
Got
I
this.
thought you lot would have like 20 screens and like just talk. don't know, just trade
They're
smart
all
money.
just trading GJ.
Yeah, imagine. Just like oh, just this guy just has a laptop, no screens or nothing, just got a laptop looking at the fair value graph. He's like,
Yeah.
well, it's gonna go there,
He
so
put bro.
buy.
He pulls up the lot size calculator.
Yeah. Oh, he's got like the what's it called? Magic keys as well. He bought magic keys.
Yeah, bro. Hey man, do you want one too? I got a link for you, bro. There you go. Oh, you jokes.
I don't think they will MetaTrader 4. I feel like they'd be on
They
I
definitely
think
got
they're on Market
MT6, bro.
Delta.
They got MT6 for sure.
Nah, they got Market Delta, I'm pretty sure it's called.
What? Market Belter.
Yeah, prop firms that trade using Market
That
Delta.
sounds like a name a proper geezer made. Market Belter.
Market Delta?
Belter. What you guys do
Your
for
name.
risk management? I have the magic keys, but it recently stopped working, so I stopped using it. Now I'm just using a manual lot size calculator. I think it's my
Yeah,
FX
Market
bot.
Delta is a leading provider of charting, trading, and financial data visualizing software. I don't know what they
Oh
execute
wait,
on.
no, you actually use magic keys then? Is your I had the on-screen one. I used to have the pad. Then I got the on-screen one. It wasn't working.
I just move it manually. I mean, like you
Yeah,
can. I don't. Well, like move it, like closing break even and stuff. I just do it manually, to be
yeah.
honest.
I
Like
mean,
closing like partials and stuff. Yeah,
yeah.
manual.
For scalping
Everything
though, it's
manual.
so much better because obviously you can't calculate your lot sizes that fast.
Try me.
No, literally, it's very hard. No, I mean, if at least if it's like mine, where you're waiting for the candle high,
Hmm.
it's takes quite a bit of time. But you have to keep changing it. Don't use magic keys. Yeah, yeah. Have you ever used it? You know what it is, don't you?
Oh, he doesn't use it. I thought he would, because he's quite quick with it.
Mm.
Don't use magic keys.
What I need to do
Why?
is
Why new? Why?
need to
I mean, I
write
don't use
down.
it, but I'd want to know why though. Use manual calculator, but been trading so long, I know what size.
Oh,
Yeah,
got
what
you.
lot size to use
Yeah, yeah.
depending on stop loss. Yeah,
Oh
but
yeah,
like
that
the
reminds me. I need to get back my paper. My paper.
no, but the you get an average, but you don't get an actual like accurate one though, would you?
Do you mean
Because
with magic
the
keys?
value changes, especially if you're oh, it depends if your capital's
Oh
pound,
yeah, that's true.
your value changes over time. So
Oh
I
yeah,
don't
that's
know
true,
how.
Lou. If you've just kept it the same for so long, because it changes, doesn't it?
I don't know what the value is now.
Maybe you're out here risking 3%, bro.
I don't think it'd change that
Nah, I'm
much, but
joking.
yeah,
I'm joking.
yeah, probably like 1.5. Nah, I don't think even that much to be honest. I mean, it depends how much you value your percentage and how
It
accurate you
can
want
change
your.
a lot sometimes. Magic keys any good? When it works, yeah, it's amazing. I need to check it again because if it works, I'm definitely gonna start using it again.
Clickbait
Basically,
title,
you
bro.
just
Rajavan.
literally you'll keep your stop loss in one place. You'll already have your risk um, entered into the system. It's got a little table where you input your whatever you want risk, or if you want to do it in terms of money, you can put risk this amount of money or risk this amount of percentage. No, I haven't used it in a while, but I need to check. Maybe it's working now. Yeah, you input your risk, your details, your you can even have a button where you set it to break even, and you can even put what is your break even pips. So you can set it so that it moves to half a pip for break even or 1 pip profit for break even. But yeah, so you have your stop loss, you just drag it on screen, then wherever you move your entry, it will change the lot size depending on the. I'm on IC markets right now. I think Mark's mainly on just the FTMO one now.
Yeah, I got IC as well, but yeah, mostly FTMO.
What about you?
Oh, let me guess. Oh, let me guess. Vantage, Vantage.
Maybe it's Vantage. Yeah. Why is spread in GJ? Let's check.
For me right now, let me find out as well. Mine's probably gonna be one pip
FX Open.
FX Open.
Think I've heard of that before.
Is
Probably
that
not.
on FTMO? Is that one of the partners brokers on FTMO? That'd be pretty cool. I want to know if you can actually execute on FTMO. Doesn't look like it. Nah, unfortunately not.
One minute, I'm trying to find it.
My spreads currently are 2 pips on GJ and which one? EU. Euro dollar. 0.5 pips for euro dollar.
What the hell is over the GJ? Oh yeah, GJ. My IC market spreads are. It's fluctuating around 1.5 pips.
Right, what the hell? Yours is lower than mine. Screw you, man.
Wait, what's yours?
2.
2 pips on FTMO.
Yeah.
Jesus. Actually, maybe because you're on a swing account, they changed it. I don't know.
90 pips for Bitcoin as well, though. That is insane.
Yeah, mine's around 1 pip normally, 1.5 pips.
For Bitcoin?
No, no.
Bro, give me that spread, bro.
Watch. And Euro USD, it's around. Ooh, it looks very good in here. Like literally 0.1 pips. Yeah, Euro USD 0.1.
Oh, literally raw spread for like EU. That's crazy.
Oh,
What's FTMO doing, man? Scamming me like this? What's going on? I'm gonna complain.
yeah, EU. Yeah, basically the same then. I'm so hungry.
My dumbass opened like a non-raw spread account for IC markets. I'm like, why? Why did I do that? Let's see what my spreads on IC market is for non-spread for non. So same as GJ. Not exactly the same for FTMO. 2 pips for GJ, around 5 pips for euro dollar. So if I get a raw spread account, it's probably gonna be.
I should
Yeah,
delete this trade on screen because people are going to think I entered it. I didn't enter that one day.
it was an insane move up, wasn't it? You thought it would probably be attracted to the fair value gap up there, but it wasn't.
No, mate, new grabbed his partials and went out, bro. He's like, fuck these guys. That was good timing. I don't know, it's probably a fixed system you have, but I was sick. I need to go to the butcher's today for the first time.
The butchers.
Yeah,
What you getting?
my chicken ran out. I'm gonna get some beef,
Nice.
chicken,
Get a bit of steak.
if they have it, maybe. Some chicken.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try get some lamb liver, sheep liver.
Lamb liver.
Yeah, it's meant to be really good for you.
You got your own kitchen, or you got a share kitchen?
Yeah, I'm sharing it with 6 people.
Okay. I see.
It's alright. There's normally literally just
6
one
people's
person.
not that bad, to be honest.
Yeah. I did get my own mini fridge though, just because like.
Oh, my brother's got that as well. I gave him another mini fridge because I was like, well, might as well.
Wait, he's got 2 mini fridges.
Yeah.
Damn, bro, how big's his room?
What?
How big's his room?
I don't know. Decent size. Decent size.
Oh damn! Look at this.
Look at gold, bro. Dropping, huh?
London Open. Yeah, that's true. That's why it's pushing up there.
London liquidity. Let's go. Okay, it chose a direction. Now, will it reject this level? If so, I'll be looking to sell.
Let's see gold. What's Goldilocks here?
Rejected the 1725 level almost to a T.
Typical BS. Yeah, trust. There's a GJ for you. I say GJ. GU did the exact same thing. That's fat as usual.
Gold is still one of the best things to trade right now, man. Still the most exciting one. Bitcoin is the most exciting one. the amount of like pips you get. Oh my goodness.
Gold.
Yeah. Obviously, same risk to reward, but it's just you can just say, "Oh, I caught 500,000 pips today."
Yeah.
Can't say that on GJ.
True. True.
Oh, gold. Whoa, 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 gold. Oh, I'm in 1 minute. Jesus, I was like, what the heck? Okay, never mind. They moved that much. They moved a lot, not that much. Gold. There it is. Let's see what would happen here. Damn, gold has fallen. The next clear support, unless this candle high gets broken, is 1719/1720, where it is right now. That's where gold is. I'll be looking to potentially push price down, break the highs. Once the highs are broken, I expect a lot of breakout sellers to be taken out, and buying back their position, giving me momentum to push back up, potentially up to buy side liquidity. And that would be one trade for the week, and probably whether win or lose, probably going to be the last trade of the week.
Yeah.
I can't lie.
Do you want to show your camera, by the way? Or you just intentionally not showing it?
I'm intentionally doing it.
Got you. Are you in? Are
I'm
you
on
in bed chilling mode?
I am doing bed chilling
Bed
right
chilling
now. Yeah,
mode.
I'm tired, man. I can't lie.
Your mum's gonna walk in, or your dad's gonna walk in. Like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Why being so lazy, bro? You're a full-time trader. Have they ever done that in the morning? Like, you know when you were telling me?
Yeah.
Really?
Whatever, just lie down.
Yeah, whenever you lie down. They done it in the morning. It's just like, what are you doing, bro?
No, I'm always on my, well, always. I'm 90% on my desk,
Yeah.
10% on my bed.
Got you.
But I have two different setups now. One's my laptop setup. It's just me back testing, and the other one is my streaming setup. If I would go to stream, because I did stream in the New York session yesterday,
Yeah.
but it was me back testing though.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Did you? I
I
didn't
was
see.
basically showing how what I look for, and the process, the steps I take to well back testing. So I showed people that I make a hypothesis of what I think is going to happen, and I write conclusion against the hypothesis and stuff. So I get an actual valid conclusion to what I found out. Okay,
Mm.
but yesterday I only managed to get 10 trading points though because I was a bit busy, so I only managed to do 10. But I'll make it into a short form video so I can
Yeah.
post it later on. But yeah.
Noish.
And I show how I backtest specific parts of the market, not like the whole strategy as a whole, because I want to see them as an individual. Because even if it's a strategy as a whole and you take it as a strategy as a whole, you don't know if one thing actually impacts another.
Yeah.
So you want to just test them individually to get like a control, and then after that, you're gonna mix and match them. Okay, so for example, adding volume with VWAP, how much does the percentage increase? Does the synergy, does it increase or does it decrease to the average percentage? Is there synergy between them two, where the percentage the win rate goes up exponentially, or is it just just normal or average growth? Does the amount of trades decrease? If so, does that matter? Because if you get in the same R, who cares? And then it goes so on and so forth. And all this is just thousands and thousands of data points.
I see. I like the idea. Doing it all separately.
But yeah, eventually you put them all together, right?
Yeah.
As a whole, because you still got to see how they work as a whole. But yeah, I start off with the basics and
Because that way you can mix and match it better compared to if you have it all together in the first place.
exactly.
You don't
So
know which part's lacking.
Exactly. So let's say one of your confluence isn't working. You can see volume and volume profile and VWAP. You can see they line up, and you can see, okay, in my back test, it works like 70% of the time. So I'll take the trade 70% of the time. Lovely, I win. Um, but you can see like the volume profile itself only has a 60% win rate. Okay, let's say that. And the VWAP increases it by 5%, or like let's say the VWAP has a 80% win rate, but putting them together actually makes them a 70% win rate because they don't actually match up all
Yeah.
that much. Then you're like, oh, okay, which one do I prioritize? Obviously, the VWAP because it's got a higher win rate, so
Yeah.
prioritize that. And you can see where your confluences are higher compared to others. Because not all confluences are made the same. Everyone knows that. Not all of them will give you the results. So it just gives you a definitive ranking, I guess, of your confluences. Like support resistance got like probably like
Yeah.
20% of actually holding, probably. I don't know. Don't quote me on that, but probably does have 20%. If I just mark out every single support resistance, look for
Yeah.
breakout on thing, it's probably gonna be a 20, like 50. Well, it's gonna be a 50-50 split, surely. So I'm
Yeah.
actually back testing. I'll back test that. I'll literally do every single support resistance on the daily time frame and just back test that. See if it holds.
Just every single support resistance.
Yeah.
Okay, so right now, what do you make sure it's lining up with something else, or?
No. Literally, like if it's gonna be support resistance, I'll literally just be looking at, let's say, 3 or more candle bodies
Yeah.
being rejected at the same price. That would be my set stone mechanical, to quote unquote mechanical rule for that support resistance. Because you can interpret support resistance so many different ways, right? It's hard. That's why I think like support resistance is too basic, and that's why I like the concept of smart money because it gives you um almost like a thing you look for specific support resistance rather than just looking at any old support resistance.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that! Gold broke the highs, and you can see what happened there. We had a huge surge in buying momentum because you can tell that all these traders
Jeez.
was looking for the breakout trade for this consolidation of 15 minute. And
Yeah,
as soon as
but
they got
they're
tapped out for
getting
the highs,
finessed.
boom, exactly.
Finessed. London Open too. Perfect timing. You
Exactly.
can
Now what I'm,
those bank
yeah.
traders hopped on their laptop. They're like, oh, let's go back up.
Ah, look at these. They see the depth of
uh,
market, right? They
what
see
a
all these
yeah,
sellers.
what a lovely start to the morning, boys. Let's go shoot.
Oh, sounds like free money to me.
Yeah, legit. GJ.
I bet GJ go take the 6 a.m.
Yeah,
highs. Probably, yeah,
6 a.m.
yeah, as you said that there is liquidity up top, right? GJ's got liquidity up top.
Yeah. If it does,
Oh no,
I'm
you got
selling from these
finessed.
areas now.
You got finessed by GJ, man.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, you didn't lose, so it's fine, but still, finessed.
Looks like we might actually get a trade today. Either GU or GJ sells. Looking golden.
Where's Jack and Jill, man? I'm about to like enter a gold trade. I'm sure he wants to prove me wrong, right?
Yeah. Bro, the guy jumps on for a minute and he goes away. I don't know if it's because I used the same Jack and Jill joke again.
Maybe he's just like sick of you, bro.
I said, what did I say? I said, what hill are you looking at today, bro?
What hill you looking at
I don't know.
today?
It was a better joke than that. I don't remember what I said. Yeah,
Yeah,
man,
got
got
my
my
loot. Exactly.
yeah
That's what you need, man. That's what you need.
partials.
No one ever goes broke securing partials,
Yes, as they say, as they
except for me.
say.
Because my 10-bit partial don't mean much, realistically.
Oh wait, do you take partials at 10 pips?
Absolutely not, bro.
I was gonna say, what you about, bro?
Absolutely not. What do I look like? Who do I look like to you, bro?
Roger.
What do I look like to you, brother?
Mark Banks.
Well, thanks. I'll put that in a t-shirt.
Roger Castro.
I'll sell merch saying Mark Banks.
Mark Banks. That's such a man name, Roger Castro, bro. That'd be sick.
Go and put that into the universe, please. Well, I'm lying down. I mean, I'm sitting down now. I've got my energy back a little bit. A little bit of my energy back. Okay, here we go. So gold. Looking to buy gold. My only issue right now is this 1724 500 level. It's looking like a solid support. I mean resistance. So it's a bit of a risky trade, yeah, but oh well. Well, trades are risky to begin with anyway. So what's me, right?
Well, you're looking to enter sells and gold.
Buys.
Buys and gold.
Mm.
ICT
The
entry on
SPP.
GJ.
Oh, sorry.
ICT entry on GJ. Let me see this. Do you mean for sells or buys? From where you entered, you mean? See that gap on the
Gold.
5 minute, drop on the
Oh.
1 minute. Oh yeah, if you use the 5 minute, yeah. I guess. But doesn't ICT say only use the algorithms only use 3 minute, 2 minute, 1 minute? From what I remember.
Why do they need to look at that time frames though? Like realistically, they're probably looking at 10 seconds, right?
No, it means the
Huh?
algorithms. Not actual people, just the algorithm. No, I'm not in just watching. From what I saw, I've only seen like 6, 7 episodes. Maybe.
I need to rewatch. Well, not rewatch them. I need to watch them.
Yeah, same. I need to watch all of them.
I want to learn more, but yeah.
No, he just mentions the time frame.
So where'd you learn smart money? Because you said you only learn ICT from the only thing you learned from ICT was Killzone. So why did you actually learn all these like order blocks and stuff like that? I'm actually curious. Which YouTuber did you watch, or like what course? Or I know you didn't take many courses. You said that, but curious. We actually have a live stream where I showed all the people I watched just to learn trading. So I didn't watch mainly ICT, right? Okay.
Yeah,
But
you
you didn't
do,
really
don't we? Forgot which episode it was.
Yeah, I forgot which
Maybe
episode.
it was August.
Yeah. Align his concepts with mine. Yeah, see, that's kind of what I do. Yeah.
Nice.
That's why I like backtesting him individually, though. But before I take anyone's strategy, if I take anyone's word, I backtest it myself, and then I add it on. Time is more important. What do you mean time? Was in time frame or? Do you think ICT is a bit boring though? Like I don't know. I still honest, this might backfire because everyone's like, "You're boring, bro. Shut the hell up. Don't talk about ICT like that." But for me, it's a bit of a boring character.
From his mentorship, he was alright. I don't know about the videos before that.
Yeah, see, ICT for me exactly the same for me, man. I was sleeping. I can't.
Yeah.
I'm not even joking.
The mentorship, he was right though, Nu, don't you think? The first few episodes. I think that's
That's
why
what
he
I was watching. The mentorship episodes, bro. I was.
Really? Yeah.
Wait,
Bro, sometimes he always says the same stuff, like, and you're like, why do you keep talking about it? Like, he keeps talking about people who take his concepts. And you can tell he's got some chip on his shoulder. He's like,
bro, he's salty as hell. Like,
yeah.
hello to whoever's watching right now, man. Yeah, just say hi in the chat. Yeah, mentorship was good. Yeah, I mean, that's what I was watching, but I was going, I
Yeah.
can't lie to you, bro. Like, literally dead straight away. Sleeping. I'm not gonna. He's got. Yeah, we got fans, bro.
Wow, how many people are watching?
Yeah, 4 people watching. Let's go.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know.
I did plug it on Trading View.
Oh, bro, imagine 20 episodes, man. Jeez.
Yeah, the Forex chat is actually popping for once.
Oh, did you plug it in the forest chat?
Yeah.
Oh, no wonder, bro. I'm about to get destroyed by this ICT, like, fan. He's actually an ICT. He's typing a paragraph right now, bro, telling me how dumb I am and ICT's the gods. Oh, I'm dead. Bro. It's over.
They need to talk in the chat, though. Come on, boys.
Yeah.
Whoever's watching.
Come on, man. Say hi. No, don't be shy. Nu doesn't bite.
Or does he?
One time, you should come to the stream, to the live call, man. It'd be fun as hell. I just want to hear you telling us shut the hell up when we're ranting too much, man.
That'd be so funny.
Bro, get on with the point, man. Shut the hell up. Just get on with the point.
He'll be like the Uncle Ted of the chat. He'll be in the background. You remember Uncle Ted, don't you?
Yeah.
Uncle Ted was a legend, man. Exactly. Uncle Ted, bro, he just randomly pop in and you just start listening so intensely. Because you know he's about to drop some fire, bro.
He was. He's about to drop some heat with like his analysis. Yeah. And you gotta listen or else you're missing out. Yeah.
He's like, this is why you're all stupid, guys. Just watch the chart, let me explain. Even Wickstone Live, bro, even Roger Banks, he'll go quiet. He knew, he's like, okay, this is my mentor, I need to stay quiet.
He knew he had to shut up.
Yeah. I mean, he actually was his mentor, I'm pretty sure, Uncle Ted.
Yeah, I think he learned from Ted. Fair enough. I don't think newcomers would know who Uncle Ted is anymore. You know, I think he's just dropped out.
Does he not pop in anymore?
I don't think he talks. Like, I don't think he joins. Anymore.
I rate him. I don't think he ever really cared too much about the whole. Because he's a bit older. He doesn't really care about the whole internet stuff.
I think he was just too rich to really care. To be honest,
that's what I mean, I still watch Roger.
I've sold my courses. I'm good.
Because he's funny, yeah. Yeah, I go onto his Instagram sometimes, but not the live.
I have his Instagram sometimes.
It's too long to watch the streams. Just reassert some of my price action concepts. Yeah, fair enough.
I can't lie. I just backtest my price action, and but the issue is trying to backtest price action is you don't see how fast the candles are moving. You just gotta guess. I think that's one issue in TradingView right now is you can't see how the candles formed. And yeah, I think that's a big part. Plays a big part.
That's why if you can go on as low a time frame as possible to see that, it's better. I guess if you're only using high time frames, it's very tricky.
Yeah.
Like 15 minutes.
Go to the 1 hour and then just look at 61 minute candles to see how it formed. Okay, how did you form? You went up first, down, alright, looks good. Uncle New is gonna be his name for sure, bro. I think 100%.
Oh, it's Jack Jill. Hello, Jack
Morning.
Jill.
Please share your insight on gold. Hey, Jack Jill is back. Let's go. Bro. How you doing, man?
Jack Jill, where are you from? Did you say where you're from? I'll go on gold. Mark's about to share his screen. Personally, on gold, I believe we're shooting down from here.
Oh, really? Damn.
I think I'm gonna go against Mark here.
Jesus.
If you notice,
I mean, I've been having a bad week, to be honest. So I don't doubt you actually beat me in this one, but we'll see.
Even better. No, that's it. Yeah, if you see this push down here, I like to look a lot at momentum, right? This push down was very quick, literally from 1730 to 1700, which is about, I don't know, is that about 300 or 3000 pips? I'm not actually sure. Is it? I believe it's 300 pips. Literally happened within 2-3 hours, but look how slow the retracement upwards was. So very logically you can say the sellers had the major volume. This move upwards was much slower, so you can say it's not on the side of the banks, it's not on the side of the big boys. And now if you notice, once we reached into the top of the leg, we slowed down. We started generating liquidity. Price is attracting more sellers in, more buyers in, both sides, and from here I think we'll see a drop down. So my idea is from here we push down to at least 1720. Maybe we get another spike of the high before pushing down, but I think at least 1720. From there we could push further, but I don't
Well, you're saying you were going down 1720 and then
minimum, yeah, and then from there we could do further.
That doesn't hit my stop loss, my guy. It's fine. It's calm.
I mean, logically, if the whole analysis plays out 1700, then
you can sell all you want, bro. Yeah. You're not in my stop loss.
We have left some perfect equal lows down here, which I think if Mark wants price to push to 1750, I think this support should be taken out first. Surely.
Yeah,
Surely we get a
ability.
little reaccumulation thing.
Mm.
Like,
Yeah. Joke's on you, bro. I'm actually looking at sales, so.
oh.
Joke's on you, bro. No, I
uh,
said I would only be bullish once price has broken 1725
yeah.
onwards. But I'm not looking to break out of 1725 and into buys. No. Overall, I am very
No,
much
no, no,
bearish.
no,
I feel
no.
like this move is gonna break. This bullish move is gonna break. We have just grabbed sell side liquidity on the 15-minute, and we've also grabbed buy side liquidity 13 minutes or 40 minutes ago. No, 30 minutes ago. No. How am I looking at? 6:30. Basically 6:30. We grabbed buy side liquidity. I feel like we are ready to push to the downside potentially, and just want to really confirm it. If you want a safer bet, you want a break of 1718, and then potentially look for the whole move to retrace all the way down to 1700. And if 1700 does continue to break with momentum, you want to hold your trade all the way down to 1680. Oh, we good. We've run through puberty. Don't worry about it. Yeah, we're looking to go to 1680, and then I'll probably take my trade out of the trade out by then. Overall target 1680, and you just gotta look for a entry signal, whatever your entry signal is, man. If it's a breakout retest, wait for the retest of a solid, SR flip. I'll show you actually. Is my screen showing off?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, maybe if you want to look for a safe bet, look for a break and retest. I would look at this potential zone right here as some sort of area where price could be attracted to and start reversing from. So I'd probably move to break even by the time it reaches this level of 1707. But yeah, that's just because it's been POC for the previous 2 sessions. So loads of volume around that level has been accumulated. But yeah, we'll just wait and see. My issue with these holding buys all the way up to here, though, is you can see where the POC is lying at. Is the POC is at the bottom side of this range. So we can assume if the smart money is really, if they're actually smart, they would be buying here, and if they're buying, they would be accumulating over here. So once they, once they've accumulated enough over here, they could be starting to push price even further up. But by that point, we should be out of our trade anyways. That's it. That's it for me. That's my gold.
Nice. We might get a GU and a GJ trade here today. We might get a double.
GJ still hasn't taken a 6 a.m. high, I think, because sellers holding their positions. Yeah.
Maybe, but if I end up taking a sell new, I hope you stop talking about the bias. I hope you avoid that bias on the chat.
We are reaching POC on the session, by the way. So if you're looking at sells, it's not a bad time to sell, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, we're leaving behind this void now. Very nice. After grabbing this liquidity from above here. It's not major liquidity, but I marked it on regardless. Like, I would consider there's scalpers above here.
We have a back test to do, unfortunately. I can't actually do support and resistance here. I'll add it to the queue, though. My current one is trading with / against the VWAP. I want to see how that affects it. My trading. That's the next testing session. We'll be good. Bro, I wish I can see 10 minutes into the future. Imagine how sick trading would be. Just 10 minutes. Give me 10 minutes, man.
Just 10 minutes, bro.
I need to see how the next 2 5-minute candle will close. We're good. We are good. Just look for every flash crash. What happened?
Legit.
Just join.
Bro, I just need to look 1 minute into the future. Do I get stopped out straight away or not? What's going on?
Yeah. Do I get blasted through or not? That's all I need,
That's
man.
all I need.
If I was to get one superpower, it'd literally be look into the future. You know how much things you can avoid, bro. You can avoid stepping at dog poo, right? That's major key. Like,
If I had one superpower, what would it be? I don't know. So you're saying look into the future, yeah?
yeah, 100%, man.
100%.
100% look to the future. Bro, it's a cheat code.
I
It's literally a
think
cheat code.
looking into the future will take all the joy out of life. You know everything that's gonna happen.
Well, no, I mean, like, you have a limit. You can't
Alright,
just look
let's.
all the way through your life.
Alright, what time limit are we saying?
I'd say a day, at most, a day.
Alright, you can see a day into the future.
Yeah.
Alright. Um. Hold on a minute. We'll get back to the superpowers. GJ might get mentioned.
That's deep. Nah, it's not that deep. I mean, nah, surely not.
What?
He said, like, it's just, that's deep. Like, you said, like, it would take the fun out of
Oh
life
yeah, I
if you look
know.
into the
I
future.
realized when I said it, I was like, why am I being so depressing?
Yeah,
what am I saying?
yeah. Bro, I still,
No, I was
like,
meant to substitute it with a better superpower, but GJ ended up taking my attention. So
DJ, you have my undivided full attention
yeah.
now. Take it away.
I'm trying to think. List me some superpowers because I can't think of any right now.
Um, super hearing, super senses. I don't know. Flying,
Oh
teleport.
yeah, there's flying, isn't there? There's teleporting.
You can hear other people's thoughts. Although that, I think
Nah,
that's a dangerous road, though.
that really is deep. If you get
That's
into that,
dangerous
that's
road
deep.
because, like, all your friends talking mad crap about you. Like, oh, okay, then, all right, let me just. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's good, isn't it? You find the best friends. Invisible.
invisible. Ah, yeah. Imagine all the
Yeah.
things you can do with
Yeah,
being
but let's
invisible. The
assume. You,
crimes you can commit as being invisible. No
yeah,
one know what the heck you're
yeah.
doing.
Of course, Nu would say that. What are you on about, bro? What are you trying to do?
Yeah, what are you trying to do being invisible, though? What are you trying to do?
I was like, if you're being invisible, yeah, but let's assume you have to stay like that. I wouldn't want that.
Nah, like he's playing hide and seek with his kids. He'd never find them. Never find them. Bro. He's just
He's like, finally, I got rid of him. Thank God.
just watching TV. They'll find me eventually. The madness. I would definitely.
Oh, what was that one thingy where you unlocked 90% of the other 90% of your brain,
Bro,
bro?
your brain's 100% unlocked. G.
The what's it called? Lucy. Was it called Lucy?
Yeah,
That was a sick film, bro.
it was a good film. It was a good
You know what made it so good? It made
film.
you think that the whole 90% thing was it could happen one day, or you unlock the other 90%. Because
Yeah, I
technically
can't
wasn't
lie.
it technically wasn't about superpowers, was it? It was
No,
saying that we've
it was.
got
There
this.
was a possibility in
Yeah,
your head that it could have potentially worked. It wasn't like you were born with it. You gotta deal with it. It's
yeah.
like, oh,
It makes you start thinking, oh wait, what if I unlocked the
I
other
bet your drug
90%?
usage increased at that point when it
I
was.
bet, bro. I literally bet. I bet the agenda of that movie was to increase drug usage. Not even lying.
I started snorting and everything. They were like, yeah, this is. I'm gonna. Oh, I unlocked 100% of my brain. They're just tripping more.
Oh,
Oh god. Well, what did this live stream turn into, man?
I don't even know.
What are we even on about at this point?
Bro, once we get someone to clip every single moment, it's gonna be so.
Bro, this is why Uncle News needed, bro, to put us back in our place, bro.
Yeah. Alright, GU and GJ both tapping into the area now. So as soon as I get a nice 5-minute close on both of them. Not this one, that's not good. So rejection. I want a rejection candle. This is rejection on the wrong side. As soon as we get it on both of them, I'll be looking to sell. News going against me right now. He's probably taking buys right now. GU. Stop loss will roughly be about. Oh wait, where did Mark go?
No, I was just chilling, looking at gold.
Your thing went off the corner of the screen or something. Now you're thinking about it. This is going to be a bit mad, isn't it? I'm going to be doing two at once. Nah, just
If you want to
watching. I've got
really,
one.
really have a deep thought, just go on the Instagram comments, bro, and you're like, what the hell is everyone doing? I just feel like the world should burn and die.
Legit.
Instagram comments on the most random posts, bro.
Yeah.
That's
It
that's
makes
what.
you wonder who's sitting there saying this shit. Like,
Yeah, no, bro. Come on now. You really type it? Really? You got nothing better to do? Damn. Well, all right.
no, they're just the emojis are fine. When someone says, "Oh, fire post" or something like that. Sometimes you see like the weirdest shit.
What the heck? Jeez, that's a big truck. God damn. Golly.
Alright, let me delete all the noise off the chart.
Bro, this guy spends like $600+ for petrol.
Who?
700. Oh my god, bro. Jeez. He's got a massive RV van, right? $944, bro.
Jeez.
170. I'm guessing gallons. Jeez.
About
$944 petrol.
yeah,
That's mad.
live trade entry.
That's one GJ trade for new though, so it's all good.
Alright, I plugged it again in the chat. Let's see how many people join. I said we're about to get a trade entry. It worked last time. That one time where we ended up winning, or was a break even or something.
Yeah, even when we lost, we still got
Oh yeah.
decent. Wow. Don't know how. I can't lie, I didn't actually know you plugged it. If you plugged it, I would have. If I knew, I would have probably just spoke more, but didn't know you was done it at a time. What are you looking at? Sales there.
We're looking at sales on the big boy GU and GJ. As soon as this 5 minute candle closes, if it's nice,
If it's nice is me.
If it's nice, I'll do it twice.
Oh,
What's the
yeah.
saying? What's the boxing saying? It was so
Relax.
nice I had
If
to
it's
do it
nice, I'll
twice.
do it twice. Jeez, relax, man.
Oh man.
It's a PG live stream,
I
man.
guess we haven't hit puberty over here.
Damn.
I might watch Eubank Ben this weekend. Amazing. Have you heard of the fight coming?
What's happening?
Chris Eubank, Conor Ben. Basically, their dads fought like 30 years ago, and it's one of the biggest fights in the UK. They were two of the best boxers at the time, and everyone was wondering who was going to win. Now, 30 years later, their sons are both in a similar position,
Jeez.
about to fight each other. It's crazy. You've heard of Chris Eubank, haven't you?
Chris Eubank, I think so. Hold on. Is
Yeah.
he that? Yeah. I see.
Yeah.
Is that guy that has a very weird accent? Not weird, but
Yeah.
yeah.
His dad's is worse, but.
No, I mean Chris Eubank senior.
That's the one, yeah.
Yeah.
He's a funny guy.
And who's the other one he's fighting?
It's Conor Ben. I didn't hear much about him before the fight. But...
Right, looks skinny. I can't lie.
Skinny.
Might be a payday for him. That's what it is. Quick payday.
Wait, what? What did you say? He looks skinny.
Yeah, looks skinny.
That's funny because he's putting on weight for this fight. I'm pretty sure.
Well, I think so. I think he has to go up to his weight, doesn't he? Surely.
Yeah, Conor Ben's going up. Eubank's going down.
Yeah. Well, bro, they look like there's two separate weights. I can't lie. They're meeting in the middle. Just like, is that what they're doing?
Yeah.
They look like they're two completely different weight class, so it's not ideal.
Let me have GU on here and then I'll have GJ on here. Alright, if this Canelo breaks here, I will be entering. This one here.
Go on, lad. Do it. Win for us.
GU. Looks like we might get both of them at the exact same time. This is gonna get a
Lou
bit...
says good luck because he's already got his. He's got his bag.
Yeah.
Get yours, bro.
He sat there thinking, this boy has no idea what's coming.
Basically, yeah. Actually,
That's basically what he's thinking.
it basically is. Yeah. 100%.
Yeah, the way I see it, we grabbed liquidity, took it from the downside first. We came back to take out the breakout traders stop losses, and now we're getting another reaction. Look at this candle, bro. We saw what happened on gold, and my bias on gold is bearish too. So if they're all pushed up to take out the breakout traders stop losses, and now we see that push downwards, why not? I say, why not?
The way I see it is you're going against new, and that's a bad idea. You know what I mean?
Yeah. GU.
30 minutes still bullish. London Open still intact. Yeah, 670. You know what, new? Let's see if I can counteract this. I'll put my say in GJ as well, even though I don't really trade it much anymore.
It'll have to be a commentary.
Oh, we're probably dropping.
I mean, yeah, I'm
But it might
gonna
push up.
stick to the plan regardless.
Yeah, no.
How
I mean,
we
that's fine,
operate
that's
here.
fine, yeah. I'm just locking out some stuff.
Hold on, GU's about to... Okay, GU's about to violate. It's just going to take out the high. So I guess no trade on there. Well, let's see if it does. As long as we stay within this high, I'll still look for the sell. GJ's still chilling. At this point, I should open GJ up. Oh, yeah. Now you're thinking about it. Okay, yeah, no sells on GU. I can focus on GJ. Nope, they both just smashed through. Okay, no trade for now.
No trade for now. But I was saying, yeah. I think overall we are going to push down, but I feel like we could potentially reach. Hold on, what level was I looking at? Like break 164,450. Especially look at the 4 hour, how bullish that is.
What did you say? 164.
164,450.
You think we'll break past her?
I think we'll break that
Yeah,
first.
I see the liquidity there. I do see that.
Yeah, look at the 4 hour, perfect double.
Yeah.
Equal highs. And there was previous liquidity built up there, anyways. It's got tapped now, but it just goes to show it might be a major level for for traders out there.
It's taken the 6 AM high. Oh yeah, it has, just about.
Right, this one. I mean, this level is a key level on the 4 hour, so I'll be looking to potentially look to close around that level as well. Yeah. Gold is playing around too much. Gold might blast through this buy side liquidity actually before tapping me back in. I'll wait. I don't think I'll get an entry this time.
Thanks, man. Sort of glued it into my head. It's like it's not
Oh,
even a question now. Just stick to the plan and you'll do good.
oh, why did you miss it?
No, Nu just said gotta give it to you for your discipline. I'm just saying like I don't even think twice about whether I'm gonna follow the plan or not.
Yeah.
It's just like I don't know how to describe it. It's just glued. It's just there now. You're probably the same, and Mark's probably the same too. It's just
Mm.
that phase you go through and you don't stick to your plan is just because you haven't seen enough data. That's all it is.
Agreed.
You
I
haven't
think
been
lack of
through
data.
enough losing trades, winning trades to know that.
Lack of data, lack
Yeah.
of confidence. I
That's
think.
it. That's all it is really.
Yeah.
Whether that
But
data is back testing or actual real
yeah,
live trades, it's just data.
exactly. Honestly, no one can affect my bias. No one.
Yeah.
Once I have a bias, I have a bias. Then once I have a trade, I have a trade. No matter what anyone says, I'm sticking to it. If I lose, it's my money. So
Yeah.
it's like letting someone else, use your money for their, for you.
Say that again.
It's like giving someone your money and then they buy
Well,
something for you, which like what? No,
yeah,
I'm gonna buy something. I'm gonna get it myself. Like
yeah.
I don't know. It's an analogy. Like, but
Oh, you mean if you let someone affect your bias?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a fan. Yeah, I think if you anyone bias, your confidence is lacking, and you need to probably backtest a bit more. That's like what I would say to people that
Yeah.
yeah.
I think the only time someone else could affect my trading is when my trading was fully based on intuition. That's the only time, because then at that point, obviously they're going to affect your thoughts, so it might
Well, you
affect your
didn't
trade.
backtest it, yeah.
Yeah,
If it's
no,
intuition based, you didn't backtest it really.
that's what you can't, because it's like you
Yeah,
can, but it's the data's going to give you a lot less confidence because every day is different, isn't it? The market's different.
yeah,
It's like new, but you remember Wickstone Live strategy. Sometimes it'll be up to you to decide. Okay, is this candle a rejection candle or is it not? Back then, I was actually doing pretty good, but then my emotions, if I was feeling shit that day, it would definitely affect my trading because it was more based on intuition. But now I've changed it, so it's a mix of a system and intuition. So I know what to stick to. I know what to plan. I know what to follow. Yeah, systematic. But the intuition's good too, isn't it? I think it's still good. I guess eventually you want to get to the point where you've seen so much data and you've stuck to a system for so long that you can just go off intuition alone. Like me, if a certain high or low is taken, then I'm out. Don't care if it's smart money or whatever. Yeah, I got you. So that's where your system comes into play. Yeah, that's it,
yeah.
man.
Okay.
Oh, we might still get a trade on GU. GJ is dead in the water. Nothing on there.
He's always dead in the water. I can't lie, man. GJ's always a bit of a letdown.
Is it?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's dead in the water. It's definitely alive in the water. Maybe it's
No, it's too
maybe it's
alive.
drowning, but it's alive in the water, bro.
Too alive. Why my phone's going off so hard? Happening? Why the hell am I using 100% of my CPU? On what? Oh, 46.
100%.
I was like, on what?
100% of your PC.
No, it's 41%. In my laptop. I'm using my laptop.
I was gonna say. What's going on there? You gotta be running some
Nine,
sort of supercomputer to be using that. Like, what the hell?
90% of my memory. On what? The hell is it? Oh, right. 90% of my memory. These are random ass things. The hell is it? Oh. There we go. See what's using it up. Google Chrome 8. Oh, makes sense. 800 megabytes. 8 tabs. Ah, that's what it is.
8 tabs. There you go.
This one only has an 8 GB memory. That's why it's a bit. We live in a world.
Where?
That's it. We live in a world.
We just live in a world, yeah.
On facts, bro. We live in a world.
Great speech there from Mark.
I would just like to everyone to know.
There's a great philosopher that lived one time. He lived in the year 2022.
You said we live in a
You know
world.
what he said? We live in a world.
Bro, we do live in a world, bro. You guys thought I was gonna say something profound, didn't you? Psych.
There was a great philosopher in the year 2022. He made a great quote. He said, "How can I be homophobic? My, my bitch is gay." Jesus
Even
Christ.
the stick is gay.
Even the stick is gay.
Bro, even the stick is gay? That's imagine, eh?
He hugs his brothers, but he doesn't sweep.
He doesn't speak on Christmas Day?
But that guy is smart, you know. That guy is smart. I don't know if he thinks of
Bro, the
this
trap
stuff.
is still running on Christmas Day, remember?
Even on Eid, bro. Even on Eid. I don't know if he thinks of this stuff or it's his manager, but bro, whoever does. It's like what I was saying. I don't know if I said this the other day. I was like, every year that you fail at something, it's like another bullet in the gun. Then once you actually pop off, it just all starts firing off at once. I think if you're smart, that's how it works. All right. We left an imbalance. We've tapped into the above the 50%. Now, if we get a nice 5-minute close on this candle, maybe this candle, and we start breaking this low here, I'll be looking to sell. Let's get ready to rumble. It depends on the candle, of course. We don't like shit candles.
You think in the future everything will become a service rather than a product? You won't own a car because all you got to do is either take an Uber because it'll be cheaper, or you rent a car for a day because it'll be cheaper.
So when you rent the Uber, is it like a robot car?
Kind of like, you know what I mean? Like, is it like let's say in 2030, right? Okay, 2030, instead of owning a car, it'll actually be more reasonable to rent one short term, like a 1 day rent of a car, deliver it to you, or like an Uber, one or the other. As in, like, you get to pick, and that's cheaper than owning a car. That's a service.
With the car, I get it. But what about everything else in life? What, are you saying the same for that?
Clothes, they send you a package every week, every month. Rather than you buying, like, you know, you're buying clothes.
Oh, you just get different ones sent to you.
Yeah, looking at buying clothes. You just pay a subscription every year, and they'll give you every quarter or something. They'll get you a fresh set of clothes and so on and so forth. It's same with shopping. They just give you the essentials that you need, and then, like, you know, you can potentially they give you like a bonus or something. I don't know, something like that.
No, I did. Yeah, I saw something like this. It's saying that the world's going more towards a service sort of based industries and a service-based world or something like that.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'll have to think more about it. I get what you mean. It sounds like that's the way it's going, doesn't it?
but
Everything
the
has
issue,
become
yeah,
service based. Even groceries. People get automatic shopping just sent to them.
yeah.
They don't even have to
The
do it.
issue with like service-based stuff though is it sounds good to some extent because like it knows exactly what you want, but the issue is it knows what you want, so it had to get some sort of data from you to know what you
Oh,
want.
in the first place.
That's a payout. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like I don't know that if people are okay with that. Um,
We're getting that data.
yeah,
I mean, yeah, but that's not going to be anything too like strict, is it, or too invasive?
yeah. You think eventually the US will fall as a superpower, and then in the future, by 20, this is all 2030,
Have
by the
you
way.
have you searched up cool questions for live streams or
No,
something?
no, 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 no,
It's so weird. Like,
no, 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 no. Just asking, just asking.
do you think? See, my theory is all these big countries, China, Russia, America, there's the same people behind the scenes controlling everything.
Mm,
And all these wars that they talk about, like Russia, Ukraine, America, whatever, I feel like it's a lot of it is scripted.
mm,
Like, even if have you ever read the book 1984?
yeah,
Or you heard about it? Did you do it in high school?
I think so.
Have you read in there how they talk about Big Brother and all this, but they talk about how there's this war that's always going on in the background. No one knows why it started, but on
Mhm.
one side they say that it was them who started it, and in that country they say it was them who started it. That's literally what's going on right now. In Russia, I'm pretty sure on their news they say that America was, or sorry, Ukraine or America, everyone else is in the wrong. It's us who are doing the right thing.
Mm.
So it shows you that whoever's controlling the media really is running the show. And I think Russia, America, and all of them, they're all on the same side, really. They've got some sort of malevolent end goal. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
When you
I don't see
say,
the
will it
point.
fall as a superpower,
I
I
just,
think even
yeah,
if it does, then it won't matter. Because they're all on the same side anyway.
I don't know. I don't really see the point of why they want to control everyone. You know, I don't get it. I don't get it.
It's
I
like,
feel like,
eventually
I
you
feel
get
like
sick
what
of
they,
money. Eventually money doesn't satisfy. You want other stuff. And then power's the next thing, isn't it?
power's up there. I think about money, to be honest. I can't lie. I mean, like, as in, yeah, I
I
don't
think
know. I don't
I saw
know.
someone say, he goes, these guys who do, you know, quote marks, run the world, they've had money in their family for so long that now it's like, okay, what else can we do? Let's just try and see how much we can control these guys. And obviously, we both believe in the devil, don't we? God.
Mm.
Maybe like he made in the Quran it says he made a promise to God, saying, okay, let's see how many people I can turn over to my side before. Let's see how many people I can get to, sin, and get them to go to hell before Judgment Day comes or whatever.
I just want to know if you think America's gonna fall or not, bro.
That's
Like,
what I
that's
said. I said like even if it does, it doesn't matter. That's what I said.
all right. Oh, okay.
All right,
I
we've
feel
got a
like
nice
fall.
candle close here on GU. If we break the slow now, as it closes, I'm going to be selling. Stop loss will be above the high. I'll be targeting the 1 to 2. So it looks something like this. So let's wait and see.
I feel like instead of one world reserve, we'll have like a few. That's what I think in economic terms.
Mm. This is why I want to get into conversations with like people who know this stuff, man. Like they've actually seen it firsthand.
Yeah.
Like famous people, really famous people. I want to see what's going on. I think the podcast is the way to do that because you're always providing a service for them. Like they got a reason to want to talk to you.
Yeah. I don't feel like people are smart enough to really control everyone. As an
Well, yeah,
individual, I don't think you're anyone
most people
ever
are,
smart.
but the guys at the top definitely are smart.
I don't think so. I don't. I think
What, you
everyone at
think
the
they're
top.
dumb at the top?
I feel like you overhype people that are at the top. I feel like most of them just got there through luck or through inheritance.
No, but I don't mean those kinds of top. I don't mean like rich kids. I'm on about.
Oh yeah, even though
I'm
you
on
said
about
that.
people like the Rothschilds and these banking
I
families and
bet
all of
you
that.
most of them are dumb. They lost half their wealth already, man. I
The
bet you lost
young
half their.
ones, yeah, but I
Nah,
think they have
even the
some
older
sort of code
ones.
in the family. Like they say, okay, this is our goal, this is our agenda.
Bro, they're 5 generations in.
That's
they're
what.
spoiled. They're
Yeah, but then
spoiled,
how
bro.
can they be dumb? I wouldn't say they're dumb.
Well, I would say they're probably.
And with the whole
I'm
spoil
sure they're
thing,
like intelligent. I'm sure they're intelligent, but I'm sure they're like they do dumb stuff. They
yeah,
don't. I don't think they're smart enough to really control them. I just don't believe in a conspiracy theory where like well they're just.
I try not to think about it because it's just negative. It's just conspiracy, like doing all that stuff. You don't gain anything from it. You asked me, so I'm just saying. Like,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't think anything matters. I don't pay attention to the news unless it affects me directly.
yeah.
And then I'm like, hey, but I'm not going to put this negative stuff in my headspace.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
Like Corona, bro. If you didn't look at the news, you wouldn't have realized anything until you went to the shop and said, can you put a mask on? But what I mean by that is that like you wouldn't have experienced any death or anything like that.
Well, it
Most
depends.
likely.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that you didn't experience any death.
Okay, I've sold. Hang on. I've sold now. Entry was here. Stop loss is above the high at 15.5 pips. Jesus Christ. Alright, target is 1 to 2.
How many pips?
Stop loss is 15.5 pips.
Damn. GG.
Yeah. Over there.
That's
GU.
a huge stop loss for you.
Yeah, for GU too. That is
Yeah,
crazy.
it's huge.
Once we reach the 1 to 1, I will move to break even.
Pips.
Around this line here, yeah, around 15, 16 pips.
Oh wow, that is huge. Whoa, the volatility must be insane for GU right now.
Yeah, TP is 31 pips. Perfect, bang on.
There it is. There it is.
There's the push downwards. We waited a long time for this. A very long
It
time.
rejected POC perfectly as well, by the way.
Nice.
Perfectly.
One 1.3005. Where was my entry? Oh, nice. I think I managed to enter a little bit higher than that. There's news still in the chat.
Probably.
Yeah, he said lol to the conspiracy talk. Nu, what do you think? Are you a
No, I feel
How
like
do you
he's
think
a
the world?
rational,
No,
logical
no,
person.
he's older. I think he agrees with me.
Rational, logical person.
Nu, if you don't mind getting cancelled, what's your opinion on coronavirus? Alright, I'm about to move to break even.
On the last minute as well, by the way. Last minute trade, this is.
Yeah, legit. Last minute. I got a feeling it's gonna retrace. Hopefully not. I don't like the way it's looking.
You can still use your intuition to move it to break even slightly earlier, you know. It's 15
Oh yeah,
pips.
no, I'm about to anyways. Right next to it.
Yeah, 15 pips. There you
Alright,
go.
we're at break even now.
There it is.
Jesus Christ, I didn't even enter my TP on screen. I think the things I do for the stream.
From some test from the unknown entity.
What?
Probs some test from the unknown entity.
Oh, did news say that?
Yeah. Ah, you can switch tabs using.
Wait,
Tracker,
so
that's
after
sick.
Corona, you said prob some tests from the unknown entity. When you said, do you mean the shadow figures, the people in the black cloaks, or you're on about the devil?
Unknown entity.
Or you're on about God? What are you on about?
He's on about Corona. Unknown entity. I don't know.
The people in the know.
Oh.
So yeah, he agrees with me. I think he's on about the people in the black.
We have enough. Oh.
Man-made.
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
yeah, I
one
can
theory,
accept
yeah.
it. It's man-made. All right, I
Yeah.
agree with that. It's probably man-made.
I agree with that
Um,
too. Yeah, I
and
think.
I agree it probably got released either an accident or like purposely by the Chinese government. Doesn't matter. But I feel like it's still real. But you believe that it wasn't
I
even.
definitely believe. Okay, let's say it was real. Do you agree? Do you think they handled it in the right way
Yes.
with wearing masks? Because masks actually make you more sick because
Huh?
you're not breathing properly.
Huh?
Because they stop masks stop you from breathing properly. They cover your nose, cover your mouth. You're breathing in the carbon dioxide you're releasing. It actually makes you more unhealthy.
Okay. Okay. If you were, let's say, there's a airborne virus,
Yeah.
would you not try to
No,
cover your nose?
no, but I'm pretty sure. No, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't. I didn't. I very rarely wore a mask outside, and no, I'm pretty sure they said themselves. By the way, the corona doesn't can still get through these masks. Like those blue
Of
ones.
course it can. Of
Well,
course it
there you
can.
go. What
Like,
do you mean? You can't say, "Of course you can," and then you say this. Like you're
but
contradicting yourself.
it's a prevention. It's not a like a
You
hundred. If it
gentlemen, you
was
just
a hundred,
contradicted yourself. You just said they
no, no,
agree.
no. If it was that easy to stop the coronavirus from spreading,
Yeah.
life would be good, wouldn't it? But it's not because masks are
Life
just a
was good
prevention.
still for 99% of people.
You think washing your hands prevented all corona?
Oh,
Of
sing
course
happy
not.
birthday while you're washing your hands.
Of
Look,
course
they're
it didn't. But it's a
dumbasses. They're
prevention.
so dumb, the government. Like, the way they said it, it's so silly.
It's because everyone. It's a funny thing to do. Like just say happy
That's
birthday
the
or something.
point.
So
If
it's
it was really
everyone.
that bad, would they be making jokes?
Yes, to make
Sing happy
good
birthday while
on.
you're washing your hands, bro.
It's you can't, as you said, you can't just be depressed. As a government, you can't just say, okay, guys, sing
No,
what
but
like
that's the point. The whole thing was depressing. People's mental health went to shit during Corona. Maybe not yours, but a lot of people's did. They were
uh,
stuck at home, lost their jobs. A lot of people lost their jobs. They
yeah,
weren't.
but they also got
Some people
furloughed
took it
though.
so seriously they didn't go out the house, didn't meet their grandparents. So like, yeah, for us it's fine because I still went out. But a lot of people they got fucked over because they listened word for word to what the government was saying,
Yeah,
and
but it's the whole thing of trying to separate you from the vulnerable
no,
is
but
literally to
it
keep
makes you
those
more sick.
vulnerable.
I'm saying it makes you more sick. That stuff. All right, TP hit amazing. End to the conversation there.
Nice, lovely stuff, lovely
That's
stuff.
funny. That's funny.
But yeah, no, it's a prevention. It's not like it was handled. I think it was handled poorly, but it was still handled as I think a lockdown was supposed to happen.
Yeah. Let me just put it on screen there.
Oh, Roberto,
Here's the
can you
IC
join?
markets entry stop loss. Here you go.
Roberto's here. Stop loss hit, bro. I mean, stop loss take profit hit.
Oh, were you watching, Roberto?
He was apparently.
I didn't. You should have spoke, man.
Yeah,
Thanks for
sure.
tuning
Put
in.
your point of view on Corona, man.
Yeah, no.
I
What I was
think-
gonna say is, socializing actually makes you more healthier too. Like, there's a reason why whenever you go to whenever you go to a new city
Yeah.
or another country, sometimes you get ill, or even, for example, freshers flu. It's because
Yes.
when you go meet new people, you're introducing new germs to your body,
Yes.
and that actually makes you healthier in the long run because you're introducing it and your body gets used to it. When you
Yeah, but
stop
if it's not
socializing and you stop, no, but what's funny? I don't understand what's funny.
because
There's
those
nothing-
germs are the deadly virus. That's why.
The
That's why
deadly
it's
vibe,
healthy.
bro. If it was that deadly, I would know someone who died. I don't care. Someone's gonna say, "Yeah, I know this guy. He said his grandma died." Bro, that happened all the time anyway. People are always passing away.
Oh, bro, that's such a pass.
It's not a negative thing. I think
it
no,
is.
It's not negative. I think I'm
Because
being.
you're
I'm the
literally
positive
just
one.
disregarding their death. You're like, oh, you guys died because of
No,
what?
I'm not. No,
A
I'm
cold?
saying it wasn't Corona. I'm saying it was
It's like it's a
something
cold.
else.
Nice, good job. You know
I'm
what I
saying it
mean?
would have been something else if it wasn't Corona.
Why?
The reason
no,
it
but
makes
the-
me angry is
but the-
because like everyone, bro, just sits there and is like, they forget this happened. They forget that they got locked away. They forget
Yeah,
like,
but
how
you can
depressed
see
people got. Like,
death spiked. Regardless, whether you said, "Oh, it's just normal to die," there was a spike in death.
from Corona, yeah, but apparently everything else went down. So
What do you mean?
I haven't seen the actual study, but apparently all the deaths from cancer, all the deaths from pneumonia, all of this stuff, this and that. Kidneys,
No. But like
That went
as
down.
a whole,
Everything else went. Corona went up.
as a whole, death spiked.
Yeah,
As a
how,
whole.
how do you know that?
What? Because it literally it doesn't-
Because of a
it's
study
simple.
that the government released, and there's
Oh,
saying,
you can't. But like, it's
I-
a separate entity.
yeah, but I
It's a
judge
separate
I
entity.
judge stuff based on what actually happened in real life experience. I have a massive family. And I'm
Yes.
Asian, so I got like you are Asian too, but like 100 people in my family, Not a single. I haven't heard a single story of anyone in that family passed away, or anyone they
I know
knew
someone
passed
who
away.
passed from COVID. Like, not personal to me, but I know someone who passed from COVID.
Yeah, but
I know, like, there some other people's family died from COVID.
yeah, but you don't know if it was COVID or not.
I mean, like, either way, it pushed them over the edge to die. It was still
No,
like
but that's the
why,
point. Not either
that's the
way. Either way,
reason. Okay,
you
okay.
can't just skip
So-
over and say either way because that's the whole point. I'm saying it wasn't.
No,
corona.
that's the reason why they separated the people that was terminally ill from the people, the normal, the people that was still healthy, because like, well, the healthy people aren't really the one that's, subject to die from it. They still have a chance of dying from it, especially with the new variants. But like, it's the old people, it's the people with breathing problems. They're the one that's vulnerable. So they gotta separate them people. That's why
Alright.
you couldn't visit your old like relatives and stuff
Okay,
like that.
okay, I got you. If you don't believe it, then why did they not show? There was a protest in Nottingham one time, in a couple of different cities where they had like 100,000 people turn up. Apparently, like a very large number of people turn up to these protests saying "fuck COVID," basically. They're like, forget, as in what the government's doing, we don't want it. Why did they not show that on the BBC?
Well,
Why do
it
you
just
think they
incites
didn't show it?
violence.
Okay, so why would they show EDL protests on BBC? And
I
why-
mean, like they showed the other protests on TV. I don't know if you saw, but they showed
Which
other
one?
protests on TV.
which other one?
It was everywhere on social media.
On social
It's
media,
not like
yeah,
they're
'cause
trying to
we
cover it
control
up.
social media. Like, we can
What?
whatever goes viral is going to go viral. They can't.
Well, it
control
could be
that.
taken down easily by
Not when
like,
loads
a-
of people are posting it.
No, it could easily, bro. Like there was mass demonetization. There was a mass like thing for YouTube. If you even speak of Corona, because there was so many bad like.
Well, there you
apparently
go.
there was
Why would they
tutorial-
take it down if you're saying Corona? That's another point.
I was about to explain that. So that the reason they took it down because there was people doing tutorials of how to cure COVID by drinking bleach on YouTube. That's why. That's why they took it down.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you take down every video saying COVID.
Yeah, but it's how do you control that?
Okay, yeah, but that's it because there's so many things they could take down if you want to talk like that. Like
do
you
you
said,
mean?
the depressing music talking about killing yourself. So why did they not take that
But
down?
that's because it doesn't have an effect on
Yes, it
so many
does.
people. No, there's not. You
Oh,
can't.
bro.
It's not that much effect on
Watch.
people. when it
We're
comes
gonna
to
meet some
music.
people one day, and they're gonna agree with me. We're gonna get to the top, and we're gonna meet some people. I'm gonna find out.
I'm telling you, bro. It's just COVID
I
might have
think-
been an accident.
I just
It
find
might
it
have
funny
been a
because
thing.
I'm still not vaccinated. I find-
That's fine. Like
don't have to.
it's what vaccination is, especially you as a
Yeah.
a healthy, person.
Yeah.
You're fine not to be vaccinated. It's fine. The issue is if everyone else has the same thought as you, then the COVID wouldn't go down. COVID as a whole wouldn't go down as quickly as it did, right? The number of people got COVID, and therefore the people that are actually vulnerable to COVID will actually get it, and then they will die off. Not you.
Yeah.
You're not the issue. You're the issue if you are carrying COVID because you're not going to die from it. You're going to pass it on to someone. They're going to pass it on to someone. They're going to pass it on to someone, and then they're going to kill the
Yeah.
people that were actually vulnerable. That's the issue. That's why there was huge amounts of lockdown. That's why this vaccine is important. It's not to protect you, really, because you're not going to die from it. I'm not going to die from it. We're safe. It's the people
Yeah.
that's vulnerable.
Yeah, but those same
And you
people,
can say, you can say, cancer, decreased in deaths and so on and so forth. And maybe they tallied it to COVID rather than anything else. Okay, fair enough. But I still feel like there was still a spike in deaths at that time
yeah.
than any other time.
Okay, but was it that
It wasn't as deadly as
significant?
bubonic plague, right? It wasn't as deadly as
Yeah.
bubonic plague, but it was still a deadly virus that spread like wildfire, and then that could easily mutate into something that's a bit more deadly than what it was. Easily. That's why it was an issue. Also, gold is going down.
Also, gold is going down.
Oh, gold is going down. I'm looking to sell gold. So
We'll continue this tomorrow.
Yeah, we will.
Is it Friday
We'll look
tomorrow,
for
is it?
another topic to discuss.
Yeah, something a bit more light-hearted.
Yeah. Thank you everyone for watching. It's now
Yeah.
10 past 9. We are done. If you guys saw that trade, definitely click the like button and then subscribe. If you guys want to hear more of us ranting about, or if you don't, then click that dislike button. It'd be great.
Yeah, alright.
Thank you very much,
Sounds,
man.
see you
Especially
tomorrow.
new.
Calm.
Day one, bro. Thank you very much.
In a bit.